this nation into World War III, the greatest of all terrorist attacks upon this nation, when Russia and China will run a preemptive nuclear strike on this nation, and our own government is setting us up for it. That's why they're out antagonizing the world in the Middle East, to make us hated, to make us the bully of the world, to hand on a silver platter an excuse to Russia and China to someday take down the bully of the world. Now, we're going to suffer the consequences for these globes, but they will come out of their bunkers which they're building, and they will say the Russians deceived us, we didn't know. Baloney, they don't know. If I know what the Russians are doing, certainly they know. If I know what the Chinese are doing, certainly they know. They're lying to us. They will claim innocence. They will say that intelligence was faulty again, just like in 9/11. They have every excuse in the world. But because we'll have been attacked, they will say, in the name of God, country, and the Constitution, we must fight another glorious world war just like World War II. And you'll see bumper stickers and little support our troops things on everybody's car, and they'll go marching on to the globalist New World Order, totally ignorant that this is another war devised to give them an excuse to have us cry out for deliverance. And since our own military will be destroyed, we'll cry out for deliverance to the United Nations to save us. Of course, they're steering us to the United Nations as who we need to look for as we rebuild our military purpose. Now, that's what we're in store for. Ron Paul will stop that. He will not allow that to happen. Now, I frankly believe that if he ever got the nomination, if he ever became president, he wouldn't live very long. This is a secret combination we're dealing with, and they are deadly. They have killed presidents before. They have killed corrupt civil rights leaders before to make martyrs out of them, to boost their cause. And they're capable of taking down good people as well. So why should we get behind Ron Paul? Because believe me, our purpose, and God will hold us responsible for this, our purpose is to build a remnant who will resist when this tyranny takes place. The only phrase I do not repeat in the Pledge of Allegiance is the phrase that was added called indivisible. If we are indivisible by force, then we're no better than the Soviet Union. I believe, rather, in the Declaration of Independence, that when tyranny raises its head, it is the right and the power of those who hold the actual rights of government to withdraw their support from that government. And I testify to you that someday you will not be able to support this government. You can hardly do so now, even though they still say the right things. Even Bill Clinton pays homage to the Constitution. Even George Bush pays homage to the Constitution. So that's easy. But Ron Paul pays true homage to the Constitution because he lives by it, and that's why he's called Dr. No. He votes no against most everything in Congress. And that's the way that it should be.
You know, I served 5 years in the military. I've had a little experience. I've spent a little bit of time over in the Pakistan, Afghanistan area, as well as in Iran. But I wouldn't wait for my generals. I'm the commander-in-chief. I make the decisions. I tell the generals what to do, and I'd bring them home as quickly as possible, and I'd get them out of Iraq as well, and I wouldn't start a war in Libya. I'd quit bombing Yemen, and I'd quit bombing Pakistan. I'd start taking care of people here at home because we could save hundreds of billions of dollars. Our national security is not enhanced by our presence over there. We have no purpose there. We should learn the lessons of history, and the longer we're there, the worse things are, and the more danger we're in as well, because our presence there is not making friends, let me tell you.